For the land of the free and the whole.
Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA. Now Sacramento starting five. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Bagley with the bucket.
You got to admire the awareness Bogdanovich possesses. I mean, solid at realizing when the D has left someone open.
Here's Morant. Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. They get it back. Bagley with the block.
They need that kind of defensive impact from Bagley. I mean, he's using his size and length to force opponents to be aware of him at that end of the floor.
Now here's Barnes. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Morant passes to Winslow. Brooks from outside. The Grizzlies with another miss. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Outside, Bagley. Right side, Bogdanovich. Pass to Bjelica. Barnes outside. Shot clock at 5. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Barnes outside. The pass to Bjelica. Shoots over Winslow, but they recover it. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Fox dishes to Bagley. Over Valanciunas. Bagley, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And that one's good. Morant.
Oh, working through the lane, Morant uses change of speed to keep defenders at bay.
Fox passes to Bjelica. Back to Fox. Pass to Bjelica. Here's Bagley. Now, here's Bjelica. Outside, Fox. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. And Hield subbed in for Bogdanovich. And here is Hield. Barnes kicks to Hield. Outside, Fox. To the paint, it's Bjelica. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
When Bjelica is trying to score, it sometimes forces the D's hand. Nice initiative from the Yugoslavian forward right there.
D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. Jabari Parker's checked in for the Kings. Joseph comes in for Fox.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, very smooth touch on the stroke.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Bjelica. And so Jones nails both of them. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Kings. 1:51 left to play in the first. Parker drives in. Back to Giles.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
Gutteridge, the pass to Anderson. And that one, good.
Oh, man, the coaching staff wants Anderson to be aggressive. They know he can hit this shot when he's given a chance.
Passes it to Giles. Out to Parker. 1:09 left here in the opening quarter. Joseph, the pass to Giles. Yep, that one goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And up the court come the Kings on the break. Giles leading the charge. In the corner, Bazemore with it. Pass to Giles. And Bazemore kicks to Hield. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Off target at the rim. Deep two from Anderson. And the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
Such an intelligent player. I love that Anderson has a sense for where to get to in transition.
Back to Parker. 15 seconds left in the first. Here's Giles. Another shot. And it's good on the way in. Giles has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, a coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then it's Winslow. Then it's Morant. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Bazemore. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. Brooks checked in for the Grizzlies. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Bagley, he's checked in for Parker. Barnes comes in for Kent Bazemore. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Hield. And it's Fox in for Joseph.
And what really separates Morant? The intangibles. He has a great camaraderie with his teammates already.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Morant. The Kings trail by 4. Over to the left wing. Jackson against Bagley. The pass to Holmes. Back to Bagley. Holmes with it. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And it's Brooks in the corner for the 3. Offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Oh, I love the rabid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
It's Holmes, high post. Stolen by Brooks. Morant against Fox. Morant kicks to Valanciunas. He dishes it to Winslow. Tipped away. Clock at 6. He feeds it to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, he uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas. Kevin, this is sort of a boom or bust type player last year. Brooks is a major league streak shooter. I mean, and when he's on, he can carry your offense.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. Down low. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
And when you look at Brooks's game logs from last year, you're spot on. I mean, one night he might put up 30. The next night he might go for 6 or 7.
Yeah, Jay, but you need those explosive scorers on the roster. You know, I call him the Vinny the Microwave Johnson type. When he's hot, you ride him. When he's not, sub him. That's simple.
Now here's Barnes following the miss by Ja Morant. Offside Fox. Outside, Bagley. Outside, Bogdanovich. Here's Fox. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game. Brooks the pass to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Valanciunas. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Fox passes to Bielitsa. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Now, this is why Fox's teammates love him. I mean, when they're open, he makes sure to get it to them.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Morant dishes to Jackson. Good.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, I mean, it's outstanding.
Barnes looking around. Back to Fox. Stolen by Jackson. And stolen by Barnes. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Bogdanovich passes to Barnes. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Parker's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Ken Bazemore comes in for Harrison Barnes. Fields checked in for Bogdanovich. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. The shot's good. Bielitsa's got 6.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Here's Jones. Makes it off the glass. Jones has got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Hield the pass to Parker. Outside, Joseph. Parker trying to free himself up. Joseph, that's good.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Brooks outside. Parker against Clark. Right wing. Brooks with no one around. And a miss there on the triple. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to for the Grizzlies. The first quarter was pretty even. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And guys, for the Grizzlies, Kenny, what's your... And that...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing up on whatever the defense gives up.
On the court right now for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the 5 spot.
Man, he's got some hops. Morant loves to attack the rim when he gets the chance. Any chance.
Fox against Morant. The kick out to Fox. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Bogdanovich passes to Bielitsa. Right side Bagley. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Grizzlies making a switch here. Melton's checked in. Memphis leading by 8. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Melton. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Banked in off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 10. And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. And the dunk by Bielitsa.
Now look, I like whenever Bielitsa finishes with force. With the right positioning, he's a problem.
Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Good on the shot. Valanciunas has got 8.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
A pass to Fox. And here's Bagley. The wide open look here for Fox. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Now here's Valanciunas shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on to De'Aaron Fox.
Oh, man, I love watching Valanciunas score the ball. He makes it look so easy, and he makes the defense feel uneasy out there.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. Then for the Kings, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Harry Giles comes in for Bielitsa. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Here's Holmes. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here is Anderson. Passes it to Valanciunas. Jackson kicks to Valanciunas. Morant with a wide open look. And again, Memphis no good.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide open 3 like that.
Fox finds Hield. Back to Fox. Lays it up off the glass. Fox has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Ooh, what strength from the crafty Fox, determined to score and overcome these obstacles.
And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
Well, he's similar to Mike Conley. Guys like that, more amphibious, I'm just joking, more ambidextrous, that they can use either hand at a high level.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And it's the Kings with the ball. Following the miss by John Morant from deep. Hield kicks to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Fox with the jam.
Can't forget about Fox's vertical. He could really get up to throw it down.
It's Morant with the drive. Chalk up 2 there.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Back to Fox. Sacramento moving it around. Giles kicks to Barnes. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Kings. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Barnes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. Here's Hield. Nails the baby hook.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Joseph against Jones. And there's the feed to Clark. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
Brooks checked in for the Grizzlies. Parker's checked in for the Kings. Bielitsa comes in for Harry Giles. Now here's Bazemore. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Bielitsa. Back to Bazemore. Stolen by Brooks. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Stolen by Joseph. And now the Kings, fast break. And it's Bielitsa top the key. It's stolen by Jones. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but want to. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Kings trail by 8. They've got Clark. Brooks is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jones. And it's Gutterich in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of, but it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
Jones drives in to the middle. Clark. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Yeah, you can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Hield with it. Dishes to Parker. They kick out to Hield. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Bogdanovich. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. So it's the Grizzlies now. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Jackson. Rebound by Parker. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Trailing here by 8. And Bielitsa kicks to Parker. Latrey. Bielitsa misses. The Grizzlies shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Morant with it. He's picked up by Parker. Parker with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Here's Hield. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside Jackson. Morant against Hield. Winslow dishes to Valanciunas. Over Parker. 8 feet away. No good from Valanciunas. The Kings trail by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Bielitsa passes to Parker. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Some changes for Sacramento. Barnes comes in for Parker. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Bogdanovich. Morant against Fox. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
Morant against Hield. There's the pass to Bielitsa. Fox feeling it out a bit. The kick out to Barnes. To the inside. Bielitsa misses.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Morant against Fox. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9. The Kings trail by 12. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Hield finds Bagley. And he gets the whistle, 2. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed. Oh, look at him fly!
Get out the way!
Well, Bagley's an agile athlete with exceptional leaping ability, so his fancy flush shouldn't be surprising.
Fox against Morant. Jackson kicks to Winslow. And he uses the glass on the layup. Winslow's got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Barnes with it. Now guarded by Winslow. Bielitsa passes to Fox. Back to Bielitsa. Just 4 to shoot. Sinks that one from the post.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Grizzlies.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Valanciunas.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
Morant surveying the D. Connects from three-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And here's Barnes for 3. No good.
Now, this is the energy you brought from Valanciunas. He does a nice job there.
for tonight's game.
Kevin, thank you very much.
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Conley in at the point. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nemanja Bjelica, and it's Bagley in at center. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Barnes passes to Bjelica. And yes, it's good. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. On the wing, Ingles. Now the feed to Gobert. Great D that time from Bagley.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now, here's Bjelica. And here is Ingles. The 19-foot shot. Bagley with the rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
That one drops for him.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Bagley against Gobert. Bagley the pass to Bjelica. Stolen by Conley. And here comes the break. Here's Mitchell. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Fox. And now the Kings fast break. Sacramento moving it around. Bagley with the bucket.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Mitchell passes to Ingles. Puts up a 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You look at Donovan Mitchell and you don't understand the guy has a 6'10 wingspan. He's a problem on the offensive glass.
Now here's Barnes. Here's Bagley. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Here's Fox after the basket by Utah. Barnes kicks to Bagley. Bagley with another miss. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
And entering the league as a complimentary scorer, Bogdanovich put up 20 points a game last year. That was a career high in the 4th straight year that he improved his scoring average.
Now here's Bagley. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Giles checked in for Bjelica. Ken Bazemore comes in for Harrison Barnes. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. And another area where Bogdanovich is helping the offense. Greg is doing a better job of creating for others.
I mean, he still has that shoot-first mentality, but now if he doesn't have a clean look, he's much more willing to make the extra pass, and that makes him just that much more valuable to this team.
Bagley against Davis. Knocked away. And here we go with Giles running it up the court. Hield the pass to Bazemore. Here's Giles. Hield kicks to Joseph. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from 12. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Bogdanovich. Utah trailing here. Fires the 3. Utah getting another chance here. Back to O'Neal. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Utah shooting their first free throws here tonight. Sacramento making some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. And Parker subbed in for Giles. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Offensive rebound. Bazemore off with the layup. The Jazz have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Here's O'Neal. Inside. And it's Davis missing. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Parker leading the charge. Here's Holmes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Kings have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. That free throw good from Holmes. Both free throws good from Holmes.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Kings lead. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently...
Everybody had their reputations of what we...
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Kings, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Jabari Parker is out there with Holmes, and it's Bazemore at the small forward position. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award, and he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road. But Coach Quinn Snyder said it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Sacramento. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Buddy Hield. Here's Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Ingles with the ball. Jazz passing it around. Mitchell in the corner. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Conley kicks it out to Mitchell. O'Neal against Barnes. Goes up again, and it's Fox with the rebound. Sacramento leading by 4. Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4 men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
Giles checked in for Parker. Now Ingles. The rebound by Giles. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Bogdanovic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Kings lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Conley left side. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Well, terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
And Bogdanovic kicks to Bielitsa. Mitchell right side. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Gobert trying to get open. Bielitsa with the bucket. Bielitsa's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Lays it in off the breakaway. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 6 now for Sacramento.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
Conley's shot is off. Fox with it. Now defended by Gobert. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Bogdanovich left side. Bielitsa passes to Giles. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Conley surveying the D. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish. My goodness, the Stifle Tower with the score.
Fox kicks to Giles. And now Utah, fast break. Ingles can't get it to go. Kings leading now by 6. It's Fox with the drive.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Mitchell outside. Launches a 3. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. For Sacramento, they've gone a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. Up top, Fox, defended by Moutier. Here's Giles over Davis. Again, the miss by the Kings.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of...
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching a pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above 4. They were... And that's going to do it for us here.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, it's a level of concentration that has to happen for you to finish through contact. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
And one thing you love about Ingles, he hits a lot of contested jumpers.
He does, and he'll get to his game by using jab steps, pump fakes, really good ball handler. He's unafraid in the clutch. He'll talk a little smack every now and again. Joe Ingles has carved out quite a career.
Elbow shot is on the way. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Boy, Mitchell's confidence is off the charts right now. Off the dribble jumper, yes, sir.
It's stolen by Gobert. The finish. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Fox, no good. Jazz have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
And Bogdanovich kicks to Fox. Back to Bogdanovich. Fires the three. The rebound by the Jazz.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Ingles with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Utah also making some changes. Ed Davis is checked in for Gobert. Clarkson comes in for Joe Ingles. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Here's Holmes. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the Utah Jazz last season, there was a lot of fallout from the COVID crisis. But Rudy Gobert was able to patch up things with his teammates, and specifically guard Donovan Mitchell, after Gobert realized his mistake. For a team with so much maturity and potential to win, it was good to see them finally be able to turn the page. Guys?
Good to see things back on track. Thanks, David. This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Yeah, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the one miss.
Bazemore passes to Holmes. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
I tell you, when Donovan Mitchell starts to cook, you might as well sit back and enjoy the show.
Mudiay against Joseph. Utah with the rebound.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And it's Bogdanovich on the foul. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Clarkson passes to Mitchell. It's good. Now it's a 7-point Utah lead.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Looking to end the run, and Joseph lays it in. Joseph's got his first points of the game.
Now, Corey Joseph, because of his size, has to be crafty around the cup. That's pretty.
Mudiay finds Davis. Mitchell wide open. Offline with his 3. And so Bazemore will bring it up for Sacramento. Holmes passes to Parker. And the dunk by Parker.
You have to love Jabari Parker's work ethic and relentless approach. That time going right through contact. Nice.
Passes it to Clarkson. 30 seconds left in the third. Holmes with the steal. Parker against Bogdanovich. And here are the Jazz now. They're on a 17-6 run. Got a hand on it. And oh, here we go. Joseph's got it. The fast break chance. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, what I like about Corey...
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Outside Conley. Here's Gobert. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Bagley is out there with Giles, and it's Fox in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. That's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain. And that last out-of-bounds violation is going to be contested. Coach's challenge has been issued here. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach. And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect for a review, coach's challenge or not. I mean, you seldom get into a situation where it's hard to definitively determine the out-of-bounds call.
And depending on what point in the game it is, it can have Greg a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down to just one possession. Each possession so critical. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout. So that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
And Sacramento has possession. The Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Fox. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Ingles passes to Clarkson. Barnes grabs the miss. The Kings trailing. And now Sacramento on the break. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Hield's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that is what Hield does. This guy is a gunner. Loves pulling the trigger from deep.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's O'Neal, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Fox passes to Bagley.
Hey, come around.
He can't hit that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Ingles. Count that one. And the Jazz lead by 2.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
And it's Hield off the drive. Gobert with the block.
Let's remember that the 7-foot frame includes a 7'9" wingspan. Rudy Gobert, the Stifle Tower, doing work.
Kings have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Bagley in the post. Gobert on him. Bagley trying to free himself up. Bielitsa with the bucket.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's Clarkson. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Fox has got 5 rebounds tonight. Basket counts. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Conley against Fox. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
I think Mike Conley historically will always be part of the grit and grind mentality where he spent his career in Memphis. But this guy's skill set allows him to fit in with any organization.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Utah. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Clarkson for the finish. Oh, the power on that threw down.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And that's Fox saying, I'm the top dog here. You need a big basket, you come to me.
Here's Conley. Bagley with the block. Knocked loose. Conley against Fox. Got it!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Conley against Fox. Here's Ingles. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
Well, Joe Ingles, to me, specializes in mixing up his pace, and that's how he gets these calls.
Good on both.
Well, this game has the feel that it could come down to the wire, so that is just the kind of success they need to have at the foul line.
Mitchell against Barnes. Over Mitchell. Good!
Oh, with that calm demeanor, Barnes sticks that one right in their eye.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Conley, and it's denied by Fox. Healed outside. Here's Bagley. No good on that one. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The beautiful, dramatic set. We are nearly...
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. The Utah Jazz...
The Jazz, like Memphis, willing to grind. Thanks, D.A. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And for the Jazz, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. Now here's Morant. Jackson passes to Winslow. Brooks outside. 6 to shoot. Morant kicks to Jackson. Morant on the follow.
An awesome rebounder at that position. The energy level Morant puts forth on the glass is tremendous.
Here's Conley from the low block, and Ingles finishes inside. Here's Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Jackson. The baseline J off the mark.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Poked away. Winslow, the pass to Jackson. Kept alive and staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
Mitchell looking it over. Gobert down low. Valanciunas is there. Conley for 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Here's Mitchell, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Here's Morant. It's good. Morant's got 6 points.
Challenging the heart of the defense. John Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. On the wing, Ingles. Mitchell outside. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Ingles against Winslow. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint, Conley. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
You see the length of Valanciunas on display with that block. Just went up and got it.
Over Conley. Gobert with the block. One-on-one fast break. Takes it from 10. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Ingles. Conley for 3. That one doesn't drop. And it's Memphis the other way. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Ed Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Passes it to Gobert. Over Clark. Nice shot by Gobert.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And he jams it with authority.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Memphis shooting their first free throw of the game. Jazz trail by 5. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jones against Moutier. Jones drives in. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Clarkson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Jones, no luck. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Shot's good by Clarkson.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Melton passes to Clark. Over Gobert, and that one's good by Clark.
And I love that range there from Clark. At this point in his development, it's not as daunting as trying to be a consistent 3-ball shooter.
Here's Moutier, and it's off the back rim, no good. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Davis, Emmanuel Moutier out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. The Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you. Melton passes to Clark, and slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And so it's Moutier with it. He'll bring it up for Utah. 7-point differential. Over Jones. The offensive rebound. Davis drops in the layup for 2. Davis has got his first 2 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Moutier against Jones, and it's Clark in the corner. Doesn't go for him. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's O'Neal. The basket good off the assist from Moutier.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
And the thing that stood out for me last year about Moutier, his shot selection was much improved.
It was, G.A. A clear high from the field. He was solid also from 3. Still, he needs to clean up that turnover category. But we have to remember, he is still very young despite how long we've been talking about him.
Clarkson on the wing. Pass to Davis. Over Anderson. Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
Jones kicks to Clark. Connects on the 17-footer. Clark's got the lead up to 7 now for Memphis.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Pulls up. High post. And that's good for 2. Moutier's got his second bucket of the game to go. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Jones in the post, defended by Moutier. The Jazz shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Davis dishes to Bradley. Back to Davis, kicks it to Clarkson. That's tipped. Here's the break. Pushing it up. Melton's shot is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Moutier. It's Clark with the rebound.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
The 7'2" wingspan, Kyle Anderson relies on that, and his anticipation skills leads to second chance points.
Clark with it, now guarded by Bradley. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And that one's good by Clark.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Moutier looking around. He kicks it to Bradley. The pass to Clarkson. Lets it go from deep. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Melton. Now Anderson. To the middle. Here's Gutterich. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. 26 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Great positioning on the putback.
Right there, it's who wants the basketball the most, and it's Joe Ingles creating the extra possession.
Unloads from 9, and it's Morant missing. Mitchell against Brooks, and it's Mitchell missing, and there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul. Morant with it. Here's Jackson.
We know he likes to block shots, but Rudy Gobert impact on contesting shots just as important.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of 1, they were able to end up with a 5.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Jazz trail by 11. So on the floor for Memphis. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. Gobert can't hit.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And there's a lot of talk about Gobert's rim protection, but his rebounding is every bit as important on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's finishing off defense. Once you force them to miss, you don't want to allow second chance opportunities. Rudy Gobert averaged over 10 defensive boards a game last year. That was the best numbers of his career and top 3 in the league.
And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Morant with the steal.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here. And yet the coach's challenge being used here on the goaltending call. He wants it reviewed.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn the event as called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
And so, Greg, if via replay there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up his one and only coach's challenge for the game. So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltend.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
And the basket by Jackson.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Conley against Morant. And it's good, 2 points. Into the third we go, 2 minutes in now. And here's Morant. 6 points for him. Jackson passes to Morant. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Mike Conley. And so here's Memphis. Here's Brooks. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Brooks has got his first points in this one. Brooks against Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. Clock at 6. And it's Mitchell missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. The Jazz making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Now, here's Clarkson. There's the feed to Gobert. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Anderson against O'Neal. And that one, good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Mitchell against Clark. Mitchell dishes to Gobert.
Love how Gobert stays.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the third. Now Mitchell. And the rejection by Jackson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. That sends Rudy Gobert to the free throw line. That one's on Morant. For Utah, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Gobert down low. Jackson on him. Now, here is O'Neal. He's covered by Anderson. Clock at 4. Launches it. It's rebounded by Memphis. Anderson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Clark kicks to Brooks. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Here's Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got his 4th assist in this one. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Great execution, big target, perfect delivery. That's a tall task to defend Rudy Gobert.
Clark outside. Dishes it to Jackson. Back to Clark. Gets it off. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 19-point advantage. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group right now for Utah. Shoots from 12. And it's Mitchell missing. They get a hand on it, and there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Conley against Jones. He feeds it to Clark. 18 feet out. They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Conley gets the bucket.
You got to do more than that to stop Mike Conley. Just sensational at nailing the shot and willing his way through contact.
Jones looking for an opening. Out to the wing. Melton passes to Chang. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Clark at basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
You gotta know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Mitchell outside. Up again, and there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Melton passes to Chang. Again, Memphis.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Mitchell outside. Feeds it to Gobert. There's Winslow. Here is Conley. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Down low. Mitchell outside. The Jazz working the ball around now. Jones with it.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Ingles kicks to Conley. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Always in the right place at the right time. Ingles is a guy you trust to make these plays.
Jones against Conley. Jones the pass to Clark. Here's Melton. And here's Winslow. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. He had stolen by Ingles. And they're pushing it up. The finish. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Look at Bogdanovich getting physical, works hard to get the shot off and the foul.
I mean, not only does Bogdanovich stretch the floor, but he can really stretch it from beyond 30 feet.
Greg, he is blessed with incredible range and a quick trigger, might I add. You have to stay connected to Bogdanovich defensively because he can go on scoring tears where there's just no stopping him.
And the Jazz making a change here. Morgan's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
Justice Winslow is so competitive. In his only year in college, he won a championship, and he was the heart and soul of that team.
Here's Oni. Lays it up and banks it in.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Grizzlies.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Brandon Clark.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Some changes for Memphis. Anderson, he's checked in for Winslow. Dylan Brooks comes in for Milton. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. They grab their own miss. Out left to the wing. Passes to Moutier. Here's Niang. The three-pointer, no good. Moutier against Jackson. Out to Morant. Anderson passes to Jackson. From inside, the dish to Valanciunas. He goes up again, and Jackson finishes inside.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? There's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Morgan over Jackson. Lets it go. The Jazz again can't hit it. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner of
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
What a look for some of the Kings players as they entered their buildings. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Bagley in at the center position. Now, here's Bjelica over Jackson, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Winslow finds Valanciunas. Outside for Jackson. Morant outside. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now here's Barnes. Bagley the pass to Fox. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Feeds it to Jackson. Morant against Fox. And finished off by Morant.
Electric in the air. There's a certain energy that Morant generates that others simply don't have.
Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Bagley with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Bogdanovich wide open. Trains the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Brooks against Bogdanovich. And Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Bogdanovich against Brooks. Bagley with the block.
Bagley timing that one well and intimidating.
Barnes dishes to Bogdanovich. Barnes kicks to Bogdanovich. Fox deciding where to go with it. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
You really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Bjelica can surprise you at times, not just as a shooter, but pump faking, putting the ball on the deck, and trying to become a playmaker. As long as he's under control, he can do some nice things out there.
And the Kings making a change here. Hields checked in.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Brooks. Over Hield. That one off the back iron and out. But they'll get another chance. The three. Bagley with the rebound. Kings leading now by 4. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
One-on-one fast break. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Giles checked in for Marvin Bagley. Parker comes in for Bjelica. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for the Grizzlies.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Now here's Bazemore. Back to Joseph. 6 on the shot clock. Now Bazemore. It's Clark with the rebound. There's a minute left in the first quarter, and Clark slams it in.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward, exceptional court awareness.
Here's Hield. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Jones lays it up off the glass. The Kings leading. Now here's Hield. Parker inside, working on Anderson. Picked off in midair. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Clark for 3. No good. So the Kings will take it the other way. Parker kicks to Hield. From the stripe, it's Clark with the rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Anderson's shot is off. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's Sacramento leading by just 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Kings, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Rashawn Holmes out there with Jabari Parker, and it's Bazemore at the 3 spot. Hield the pass to Holmes, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Memphis trailing here. To the left side wing. Inside. Here's Gutteridge. He's covered by Bazemore. Gutteridge for the pass to Clark. Clock at 6. Parker with the steal. Here's Hield. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Joseph against Jones. Joseph the pass to Holmes. Anderson with the block.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection.
He gets it in there.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Anderson, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Anderson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies. Now here's Hield. Defense is right there from short range. Again, the miss by the Kings. Grizzlies have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Jones the pass to Gutteridge. Jones kicks to Clark. Shoots over Holmes. No good from Clark. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Parker left side. Back to Joseph. Passes it to Holmes. Out to Parker. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Sometimes you got to just be in position, and that time Jabari was deep enough and pretty much game over for the D.
Jones the pass to Clark. Anderson wide open. It's hauled in by the Kings.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Joseph the pass to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Joseph against Jones. Clark. And he converts the layup. Clark's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Parker passes to Holmes. Over Anderson. 5 to shoot. Heel dishes to Parker. No good on the three. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Pass to Anderson. Now the pass to Melton. Back to Anderson. Over Parker. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Anderson's got his second basket.
Anderson rising up in the mid-range, a shot that this offense is more familiar with.
Now here's Bazemore. D right on him. Holmes kicks to Parker. And the three off target. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Melton passes to Clark. 34 seconds left in the first half. 20 feet out. They get it again. To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
There's 14 seconds left now here in the second. And it's Heel off the drive. Holmes can't get it to go in. Here's Gutterich. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They never put themselves in too much danger. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3.
Well, Fox does a good job as the point guard getting involved in that play. And he's going to come up with the block. I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Right side, Fox. It's Bielitsa, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. That free throw good from Bielitsa. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Fox kicks to Barnes. Outside, Fox. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. And it's Winslow that time on the assist by Brooks. And it's a 9-point Grizzly lead.
And right now they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Fox finds Bielitsa. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Bagley. Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Heady play by Bielitsa.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game. Giles checked in for the Kings. And so he hits both. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Bogdanovich dishes to Fox. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Morant is great at putting pressure on defenders, which in turn draws contact.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Kings trail by 9. Bogdanovich passes to Fox. Barnes against Winslow. The kick out to Fox. 6 to shoot. Elitza finds Fox. Here's Giles. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Giles has got 6.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
Fox against Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. Morant surveying the D. And finished off by Morant.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Pass to Bielitsa. The kick out to Barnes. Back to Bielitsa. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Giles. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Off target from three-point range. Valanciunas with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has "beneath no one" tattooed on his arm. He says, "My dad always told me that I was trained to go." Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, DA. Thank you. Barnes against Valanciunas. And it's Giles missing.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
The Grizzlies shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Harry Giles. And it's Rashawn Holmes in for Bielitsa. Here's Holmes, and the layup's good off the glass. Holmes got 6 points.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
Brooks with no one around. No good on the triple. The Kings trail by 11. Fox dishes to Barnes. Brown. Low block shot on the way. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Holmes passes to Fox. Anderson against Barnes. Healed right side.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
The feed now to Clark. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Takes the 3. No good on the last second attempt there. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Bielitsa is out there with Marvin Bagley, and it's Fox in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Brooks kicks to Winslow. There's Jackson with the 3. It's stolen by Hield. Deflects the pass. Bagley the pass to Fox. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Outside for Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game.
Working around the rim, Bagley a tough cover there because of his quickness.
The 19-foot shot, and no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Barnes passes to Bagley. And here is Bielitsa. Clock at 6. To the paint. Hield finds Bielitsa. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Brooks outside. Inside, Jackson. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
From 10 feet out, and Hield gets it to go on the assist by Bagley.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And Winslow now top of the key. Pulls it from the elbow. Jackson misses. The Kings trail by 7. Here's Bielitsa. Hield outside. Back to Bielitsa, and he lays it straight in. Bielitsa's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, Bielitsa pushing right through the contact that time.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Brooks kicks to Clark. Jacks up a 3. Headshot off.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Hield. Memphis also making some changes. Jang, he's checked in for Clark. Kyle Anderson comes in for Winslow. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Brooks. Left side, Bagley. That one goes. Count it.
Love watching Bagley getting confident in big possessions.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Barnes outside. And the pass to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Passes it to Jang. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. And it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
And Bielitsa kicks to Bogdanovich. Fox goes in. Here's Bagley. The rebound by Anderson. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Melton passes to Jang. Offline with the baseline jumper. Now the Kings with it. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Melton over Barnes. Melton, no good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So it's Sacramento now. They trail by 7. Fox against Morant. Bagley the pass to Fox. The kick out to Barnes. So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6.
Harrison Barnes, great experience at Golden State, a proven champion on that team, and now entering prime years of his career, trying to be consistent and trying to get a little bit better.
Unloads from 13. The Grizzlies with another miss. From deep three-point range, off on that one. So it's Memphis picking up. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll Coming up next, Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks.
What a great guy. D.A., thank you for that. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Bagley, and it's Barnes in at the 3. And for Utah, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at center. Here's Barnes. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
And never the star some predicted coming out of North Carolina, but Harrison Barnes still a quality wing in our league.
Oh, yeah, GA. I mean, mostly a straight line driver. I like him playing off the ball, spotting up and diving when the opportunity presents itself. What a fiery competitor. I mean, it's evident that Fox loves taking on intense coverage and converting.
And stolen by Bielitsa. Here's Fox. And he makes good on the layup.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now, here's Mitchell. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Makes it off the glass.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Kings shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And what you love about Fox is the edge he plays with, a competitive, aggressive player who feels like he can take on anybody.
Mitchell looking it over. That's tipped. Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Here's Fox. And he banks in the layup. Fox has got 8 points.
And listen, you better know where Fox is at all times, especially in transition, where he is downright dangerous.
Now here's Conley. There's the feed to Gobert. It's stolen by Bagley. And here we go. Kings running again. Bogdanovich passes to Bielitsa. The dish to Bagley. The kick out to Barnes. Back to Bagley. 4 on the clock. Barnes outside. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. They trail by 6. And now Barnes running the floor all by himself. And the dunk by Barnes.
Now that's team basketball. Bielitsa doing a nice job getting the ball to the open man.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Conley's shot is off. Kings leading now by 8 to the inside. Fox finds Bielitsa. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Bagley, a chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Ingles in the corner. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to Bielitsa. Back to Fox. Barnes looking around.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the lift to be the first one to it.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Now here's Bagley. Barnes outside. To the middle. Bagley, no good. Jazz trail by 4. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's covered by Bielitsa. To the paint. It's stolen by Bagley. And now Sacramento on the break. Moving it up. Out to the right wing. Bielitsa finds Fox. Bagley against Conley. Bagley with the bucket.
No, he's a solid team player. He doesn't always look for a shot. He enjoys getting into the open teammate.
Mitchell outside. The pass to Gobert. Doesn't go that time. And the Kings going the other way now. And now the Kings fast break. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Bjelica kicks to Bogdanovic. Back to Bjelica. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. Joseph down low. Defended by Moutier. And it's Giles missing. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Here's O'Neal. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Sacramento with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball in. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Gobert. Clarkson is out there with Emmanuel Moutier. And there's Davis, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Down low, Gobert. Count it, good. Gobert's got his first basket.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Jazz trail by 4. Clarkson looking for an opening. Has to Gobert. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Stolen by Clarkson. Here's Moutier. It's good. This game is all even. Moutier's got 4 points this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Bazemore finds Hield. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Oh, look at Hill's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
Here's Moutier. Offensive rebound. Kings shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Ahead. Bazemore passes to Giles. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Now, Moutier. He feeds it to Gobert. Missed inside.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Hield the pass to Parker. Oh!
Rising up with no hesitation. When Parker goes up strong like this, got to get out the way.
Moutier dishes to Gobert, and the shot goes in.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
For the Jazz, Bogdanovic comes in for Davis, and it's Mitchell in for Moutier. And then for Sacramento, Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Harry Giles. And it's Fox in for Corey Joseph. And it's Fox with the jam.
Can't forget about Fox's vertical. He could really get up to throw it down.
Fox against Mitchell. Rebound by the Kings. Lobbed up there for Fox. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I mean, on the passing end of so many of these, this time Fox is set up for the finish, and he can fly.
Fox with the steal. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Bogdanovic grabs the miss.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
And I like the commitment from Bogdanovic. Even when he gets knocked around, he stays focused on the rim.
Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. That shot off. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. And Parker comes with the help. Passes to Bogdanovic. Fires the three. That one misses. And here are the Kings now. They're on a 14-5 run here. Holmes finds Fox. Over Mitchell. And that one hits back iron. Jazz trail by 9. Clarkson on the wing. The Jazz with another miss. The Kings have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball.
This is the attitude Parker plays with. Someone who's very willing to give it up to his open guys.
29 seconds left here in the second. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Clarkson passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Inside, here's Fox. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket from Gobert.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on a tremendous start for De'Aaron Fox. He had 16 points and 2 steals. Shaq, how did you think the Kings were playing? Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Fox and Bogdanovic pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the 5, roaming the paint.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Basket good. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter. Kings leading now by 7. And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. And the dunk by Bielitsa.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovic, I love the display of unselfishness.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
It's his first trip to the line.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
A different look for Utah. Davis is checked in for Rudy Gobert, and Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mitchell. Corey Joseph's checked in for Sacramento. It's stolen by Mudiay. In transition, here come the Jazz. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and Involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Barnes against Bogdanovich. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Outside Conley. And the layup is good. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They've led by as many as 11 points. The kick out to Barnes. Pass to Bagley. 5 on the clock. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul. And the Jazz making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Harry Giles is checked in for Sacramento. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. It's Bielitsa. That misses off the backboard. Jazz trail by 7. And last season, at least at first, it was a challenge for Ingles to mesh with Mike Conley.
Yeah, I mean, Conley came in to run the offense, which kind of took the ball out of Ingles' hands a little bit. But then Conley goes out with the hamstring, and that allowed Ingles to get back into rhythm, and he's been able to handle that load many times for this group.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game, and he makes the first. Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Michael Conley. And then for Sacramento, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Barnes. Hield comes in for Bogdanovich. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Corey Joseph. Fox is double. It's stolen by Gobert. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Bucket is good. Clarkson's got his first 2 points.
This is why you like the size in the backcourt, if you can get it. I mean, Clarkson able to take the hit and complete the play.
And they pick up 2. And the Kings lead by 3.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
To the inside, Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense.
Here's O'Neal. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. It's stolen by Moutier. Jumps up, and the dunk by O'Neal.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back, with an in-your-face stuff. Ingles pitch to Moutier. Jazz passing it around. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And there's the pass to Moutier. Shoots over Fox. Fox with the steal. And they're moving it up. Back to Bielitsa. It's stolen by Ingles. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
One of the things Clarkson does best is converting off the dribble drive.
The Kings have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Hield, the pass to Giles. Banked in off the glass. Giles has got 8 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Moutier against Fox. 4 seconds left. Gobert, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got the lead up to 1 now for the Jazz. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Rudy Gobert, And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard position. That's the group right now for Utah. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Fox. Fox against Mitchell. Good work defensively by Fox. It's Bielitsa. Hield kicks to Holmes. They kick out to Hield. Fox against Clarkson. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Superior strength from the little man. Fox accepting the challenge and fighting through the contact web.
Mike Conley's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Barnes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Bogdanovich comes in for Hield. Here's Conley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, this shows how fearless Conley is. Able to burrow his way inside and make the defense foul.
Taking 2 shots. And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Here's Fox. Count it, and the foul. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
Well, I like the imagination Fox brings to the court every game. He just finds a way to get himself going.
Free throw good, Fox. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Count it.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Bogdanovich passes to Bagley. And goaltending is going to be the call. And the coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, each bucket's so critical.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn the event as called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
And so, Greg, if via replay there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up his one and only coach's challenge for the game. So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltend.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He said we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
And the first one drops.
2 shots.
O'Neal hits them both. The Kings leading. Right side, Fox. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. To the middle, here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Well, this is something Bagley does very well. I mean, getting the position that he wants, taking his time, and throwing it down.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. And it's good for 2.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Bogdanovich passes to Fox. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
You got to master little moves like that to be a complete offensive player. Fox has the pump fake figured out, that's for sure.
He hits the second from the line.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. The game now all time.
And Bogdanovich, he's a seasoned veteran, comfortable having the rock in his hands when it's a big possession.
Fox kicks to Bielitsa. Back to Fox. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Good on the first, and that gives them the lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a two-point ball game.
Well, that's big free throws from a player they depend on in those situations.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Yep, it counts. Gobert's got 21.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Bagley finds Barnes. Here's Bielitsa. Sacramento moving it around. Bogdanovich passes to Bagley. 4 on the shot clock. And it's in there. And the Kings lead by 2.
I like seeing young players with Bagley's mental toughness. He was unfazed in the clutch.
Here's Bogdanovich. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Bogdanovich has got 4 points this quarter.
And how about the confidence Bogdanovich displayed there? This guy's a clutch shooter who loves being the man when the spotlight's on.
Stolen by Conley. Oh, and here comes Conley all alone. It's good!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Barnes passes to Bielitsa. The 9-foot shot. Got it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Look at the fortitude of Barnes. They've got to get him a bucket here. He wants to be the one to get it for him. No fear at all.
It's good!
And look at the calm attitude of Conley. Amazing at staying in control and coming through in the clutch.
Stolen by Michael Conley. Mitchell right side. Yes!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up to score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Wow, what a shot. I mean, Fox enjoys having the spotlight on him in big moments like this.
Outside Conley. From deep. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. The downtown skyline illuminating the night here at our broadcast location, Memphis. And David.
Kevin, thanks.
DA, thanks a lot. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Conley in at the 1. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 5. Mitchell wide open. They get it back. Gobert. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Heads-up defensive play by Jonas Valanciunas. The alert, the aware, the always ready to send it back.
Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. Now Winslow. Morant finds Valanciunas. Back to Morant. From outside the arc. That one's not going to go. And Utah the other way now. Conley the pass to Mitchell. And the shot goes in.
When he's determined to finish, Donovan Mitchell is so good powering through whatever the defense puts in his path.
And we talk a lot about Mitchell's offense, and for good reason, but the defense is also an area where he's excelled.
Oh, no doubt, Greg. We identify him with the offensive end of the floor because he's carried a burden for the Utah Jazz early in his career. But think about it. He's strong, athletic, long wingspan, excellent instincts. This guy has the potential to be one of the most impactful two-way players in today's NBA.
And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Over Brooks. And that one goes long.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got his second bucket.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Morant against Mitchell. Mitchell is double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Down low, out to Brooks, beyond the arc. The shot missing. The Jazz go the other way with it. A clear look for Mitchell. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Jazz. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Brooks. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Left side Jackson. Winslow the pass to Morant. Jackson dishes to Morant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Bogdanovich up top. Mitchell against Brooks. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Mitchell's got 5.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell in the mid-range, making great use of what the defense is giving him.
Bogdanovich against Morant. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Morant. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Mitchell. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Brooks with it. O'Neal's there. Brooks with the bucket.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
And he gets it back. And the basket is good. He's got 7. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jackson passes to Winslow. Can't get it to fall.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
The pass to Conley. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game. To the paint, here's Jang, and finished off by Jang. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Here's Moutier. Anderson with the block. Here's Jones. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Yes, ma'am.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Clark. Kyle Anderson is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2. Great positioning on the putback. Anderson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Clarkson passes to Moutier. Poked loose. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Here's Clark. Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Moutier looking around. Passes it to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Here's Davis. The rebound by Anderson.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Gutteridge can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 9. Moutier with the ball. Jones covering. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Memphis leading by 9. Down low. Here's Anderson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Anderson's got his second bucket of the game to go. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now, here's Clark. Shoots over Clarkson. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Moutier finds Ingles. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Anderson, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Anderson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
To the paint. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is kept back down to 13 points, and that one coming from Moutier.
And providing the score, boy, they need it. That stops a 12-0 run by the Grizzlies.
Stolen by O'Neal. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Clarkson's running. Fires the 3. The shot comes out. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Melton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
O'Neal with it. Feeds to Davis. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 8 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Clarkson. The Grizzlies pull it in. Anderson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jones against Ingles. Outside, Jones. Clark trying to get open. And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 16-4 run right now. The second chance effort. And Davis pulls it down. And here is Ingles. Clarkson on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Clarkson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. A nice shot by Gutteridge.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. The period came to a close with them holding a... Thanks for joining.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 14. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Ingles in at the 3 spot. This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Jazz trail by 16. Mitchell outside. Valanciunas against Gobert. Jazz passing it around. Now Morant. On the wing, Winslow. Back to Morant. Five on the clock. Here's Valanciunas. Count it. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Mitchell against Brooks. Here's Gobert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Now, Gobert has settled in his ability to get to the free throw line. I'll tell you, he is excellent at getting physical with the defense and drawing contact.
And Doris, as Gobert has added strength, his rebounding numbers have continued to improve.
That's right, Greg. He's always been a force as a shot blocker. But over the past 2 seasons, this guy as a rebounder has been top 3 in the league. Last year, he even challenged Andre Drummond for king of the boards. He's got great size, great anticipation, and he plays with passion.
Morant looking around. Jackson down low. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Jackson misses.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Donovan Mitchell has got the size and the skill to score over the bigs on the interior. That's easy work for this young man.
And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. On up the court. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket for Mitchell.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
And the potential of Morant is sky high. A dynamic guard. He plays with a Russell Westbrook-type edge and intense on both ends.
D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And Utah with a change here, too. Clarkson, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Mitchell missing.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow. 1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game? I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Winslow against Clarkson. Winslow kicks to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
Here's Clarkson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Clarkson's got 5 points so far.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And it's Mitchell missing. Memphis leading by 12. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Jazz have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. There's the dish to Clarkson. The feed to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Stolen by Conley. Here's Clarkson. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits. He has 7.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Here's Melton. The putback and the second chance effort by Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Clarkson passes to Bogdanovich. Conley. Clarkson kicks to Gobert. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. The Grizzlies pull it in. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Melton, covered by Conley. Morant outside. Plays it up and banks it in. And it's a 12-point Memphis lead.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
And so it's Memphis, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Jazz trail by 12. They've got Anderson. Zhang is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. It's stolen by Jones. And that one, good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Gobert. Gobert double-teamed, and Utah turns it over again. Brooks checked in for DeAnthony Melton. And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Jang. Gobert with the defensive effort. The Jazz shooting well. They're at 45%. It's tipped. It's stolen by Jones. Anderson with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Jones, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. Jazz trail by 14. It's stolen by Ingles. Dishes to Mitchell. To the inside. Gobert the pass to Ingles. Fires for three. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 5 rebounds tonight. Mitchell in the corner. Nailed from three-point land.
Boy, the scary potential of Donovan Mitchell overall as a scorer. If it's a consistent three-point shot in his arsenal, forget about it, guys.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Bogdanovich. And that'll be 2 for... And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the Grizzlies leading by 13. 2 points. That one goes.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Jones with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Gorgie Dang. Jackson comes in for Brandon Clark. Winslow's checked in for Kyle Anderson. And it's John Morant in for Jones. And a switcher also for Utah. Conley's checked in. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's why Gobert is such a high percentage scorer. He finds a way to finish with that great length.
And that one's good. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Morant against Conley. And that one's good. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute. Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Jackson kicks to Morant. And he banks in the layup.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win
for the Grizzlies.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
So it's the Grizzlies now. It's Jackson with the drive. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Jackson misses. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 17. Mitchell's shot is good.
If you see Donovan Mitchell finding his rhythm, you're in for a long night. He is effortless offensively.
Now here's Valanciunas. Winslow finds Valanciunas. From deep three-point range, off the mark. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the